Hello and welcome to my little channel. Today is December 30th, 2020. This year is almost over. We got one last full day of 2020 before the new year comes. Leave a comment down below on what your New Year's plans are. Me, I'm going to be a lonely person, just chill at home and maybe head out to my property on Friday. But without further more, not here to talk about my New Year's plans or lack of it. You're here for Eric July and why he's wrong about Texas. Yes, this guy right here, Young Ripa 59, has been posting up on Timcast IRL. I mean, I appreciate his input, and he's a very knowledgeable man. He's a very passionate man. He'll definitely put a lot of thoughts into his ideas. And I'm not here to discourage that or anything like that. This is just a comment he made last night on the podcast. Got me thinking. He's wrong about Texas, and what he's wrong about Texas is that he's not worried about Californians moving to Texas. Now, I don't know what it's like in the Dallas-Fort Worth area where he's from. I can only speak from the Austin metro area, which is pretty much Round Rock, Austin, Pflugerville, Georgetown, Buda, and a few other surrounding cities. Now, this is where my perspective is coming in. Now, the prices in Austin, cost of living is extraordinarily high. And this is where I'm actually going to agree with the social justice warriors about gentrification. That's right, the evil word of gentrification. Now, I personally think it's a awesome thing to have go into a rundown neighborhood, raise the value of the property. Now, it does have some drawbacks where the people that are not making enough money do tend to get kicked out through property tax, which raises. Now, that's a whole different video for all different topic or time, because I actually don't like high property taxes. I know I'm about to pay over $6,000 in property tax, which kind of leads me to my point about why I'm worried about Californians moving to Texas. He mentioned that they're moving into the cities, and I happen to be in the cities. Austin, which means as Californians move in, which means the housing market, which is already ridiculously high, gets even higher, which pushes those less fortunate people out of Austin into the surrounding suburbs, which is Georgetown, Round Rock, Buda, and a few others I haven't mentioned. Which means you got the Californians moving in, displacing Austinites, which means that they're moving out of the city. Now, this normally wouldn't be an issue for me, but those people tend to vote blue. They tend to vote against their interests, and their ideas spread. So that's where I kind of disagree with them on one point, because it's kind of like a Hydra moment, or I don't know, what would be more like a spider web. So you have people that are originally from Austin that vote blue. They move into Round Rock to Georgetown and make their way up to Waco just because property is cheaper there and they can afford there, but they keep their ideas that corrupted Austin. And then eventually you have Californians that live in Austin, realize that they're getting screwed and could work remote, and they move into some of these remote areas, spreading their influences out. That is one argument why I think he's wrong, why we should be worried about Californians moving to Texas. The other part is you got Californians running for Texas government. That's right, you got Californians with their policies running for office. Now, I don't really have an issue for that, but the issue I have is they bring their policies with them, aka stand your ground. I made a video, I think last week, about stand your ground, how a new bill will pretty much eliminate stand your ground. And not only did that bill is pretty much destroys stand your ground, if a person's at my house gets into an altercation, there's an aggressor, they cannot defend themselves because they have a duty to retreat, even though I gave them permission to be in my house, which is very dangerous. Pretty much the only way that would be legal is if I were to take care of the situation, which is in its own set of problems because I may be asleep and they're awake from a security standpoint and all that good stuff I won't get into. So this is why I think he is wrong. Now, I do respect his opinion, and if he happens to see this video, hit me up. I'd love to have a talk with you about this particular issue and other issues. I'd definitely like to have that conversation. So hit me up. If someone watches this that knows him, send him a message. Anyways, that's why I view that he is wrong. Like I said, I don't know the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I don't know the people there and what they think and where they stand. I do know that for a long time, Dallas proper has been blue, which is surrounded by red, and we're starting to see that become more purple. And that's right. That's the other point I want to mention is Texas is purple. It will always be purple. And I don't think the Republicans understand how purple Texas really is. Now, I understand the cities tend to be more blue and the rural areas tend to be a lot more red, which kind of mixes with more purple. But as I said, as these Californians move in, take up the available homes because they could buy 3 homes at the price that they sell their mansion, or not even their mansion, their little shack in California. They could buy 3 homes here and they rent them out, which increases the standard of living, which means it costs more to live there. You got those people that normally vote blue going to the surrounding areas. So yeah, that's why I kind of disagree with his stance on that. Anyways, leave your thoughts down below. Also, your New Year's plan. Hit the smash and like, subscribe button. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, and evening.